Guardians, barbarians, warriors, conquerors of the battlefield. We are back. It's a new night, a new challenge in Mortal Online. I think tonight we're looking at archery. We're going to try knocking out what we can with archery, practicing, make it better with it, try to make it become our main weapon. We're going to be practicing a lot less with melee weapons and a lot more bows, arrows, possibly even mounted archery, but at a minimum, definitely foot archer. So let's hope you guys had a great weekend and are recharged for a whole nother week. And thank you for stopping back by. And if you're new, it's great to have you here too. Oh, I can't even do that. Okay. Well, that's not good. Can we learn this one? Let's see. Nope. We need to learn laminated first. Well, it's not good either. Can we do one-handed? Let's try that. Good. Okay, perfect. At least we have something training. I always want to have something in there training. I don't want to be not using all the time as efficiently as possible, so let's go with that. Yo, what's going on, Sheriff? Welcome to the channel. And you know what? I didn't realize I didn't have my chat pulled up over here. I didn't see the announcement of people popping in, so there we go. So what's new with you, Sheriff? How's it going? You been in the new sewers at Tindrum, or been out there to fight that brand new Minotaur boss? One day soon, I'll have to join in that fight. I think I'm ready yet. I've got a bow. You know what? I've got a bow, but I need to go make some money. I think we'll hit up the pigs first. So we'll hit the pigs up real quick, butcher a bunch of them, sell, get some gold, come back and buy some arrows, and then I think we'll go practice on some zombies. Yeah, I'll tell you, man, the stream looked amazing. The stuff Henrik posted in stream, like those screenshots looked incredible. I really wish they would implement some type of a fast travel, whether it's aerial something or some type of a caravan system that's kind of expensive to use, but it will get you there. 'Cause man, those long drives or long rides on horseback, not fun. It takes you like 30 minutes to an hour to get somewhere. So this is new. This is the second time in 2 days, and about the 5th time it's happened since the big patch. Or since the second to last patch, where the game just completely freezes up. Really frustrating. You know, they're gonna make me end up going to play Conan tonight. So it's gonna end up happening, unfortunately. I don't want that to be the case. Because I don't know where I'm going to play if I do that. Because the server I play on a Conan, they just announced that they're going to wipe the server. So, that's not good. After months of not wiping it. So now they're going to wipe it. Yeah, I'm excited too about the expansions to Morin Khur, since it's kind of like my home stomping ground. When I hear that it's getting an update, that's pretty exciting to hear. All right. Round 2. 2 shall stand, 1 shall fall. We are returning to Nave. Hopefully that fresh restart will make it stable for a minute. One can hope. In case you're wondering, I do these voices in real life too, like all the time. It drives my son. My son, he's 4. And sometimes he likes it. Other times he's like, just talk in your regular voice, Nan. He calls me Nana instead of Dad. He's done it since he was very, very young. But he's like, just use your regular voice, Nan. So it looks like this thing is going to be our only option to use. Okay. All right, here we go. Just slay a bunch of these bad boys here. Why did you put your weapon up? No, I don't. I gotta figure out what that bug is too. It's been happening to me a lot lately. I think they're there too. I gotta watch out about that. It's really bizarre. Hold up there. There we go. I saw a pig here. Actually, if I can tame it and walk it to the butcher with me. Failed to tame the pig. Really? It seems kind of hard to believe, but whatever. Lena Ray, welcome to the channel. It's great to have you here. We're here taming pigs so we can earn some coin and buy what we really need in town, which is arrows, armor, and some knowledge from the library. God, all right, let's roll. Let's roll. You have tamed a pig. How many do I have? Let's see. I got way too many that I have more than I have pet points. It's not good. Go, 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 go. He's growing stronger. Just by walking, my pig has grown stronger. I will have a warrior pig by the time we get to the top of these stairs. All right. So far, so good. All right. So, Lana, do you play Mortal? Are you in game now? What is your favorite town to hang around at? I am currently a massive fan of Morin Khur. The crew that I roll with, we pretty much live and die in. Well, all right, I guess we're playing something else tonight. All right, just gotta remember to tell myself that this is a beta, and weird bugs like this are gonna be part of it. So, log out my other guy. Looks like we need to play some coding. So, log out. Here, and log out of there. Yep, log out. All right, maybe some other time, Mortal. Let's go play some Conan. All right. Now, let me tell you, if you've never seen this game, you're in for a treat. This is an amazing survival combat game. It mixes the elements of survival with the combat of something like Tekken, Mortal Kombat. It's even got fatalities at the end. It is absolutely incredible. And if you're into RP, there is all kinds of things because this game allows mods. So there are tons of mods that you can load. Even if you're into stuff like ERP, they've got ERP mods, chains and whips and all kinds of crazy stuff. So whatever you're into, this game's got it. Now, it's not a big scale like Mortal, but it does have a pretty large map, and it's got 4 or 3 different maps. And if you pick the right server, you can get them that's a cluster. Like I used to play on Realm of Suffering. Realm of Suffering was 3 clusters. Each one was a different map, and it had in-game portals to take you to the different maps and the different servers, so one player could play on all 3 maps. It was remarkable. Unfortunately, they're hitting the reset button either tonight, maybe even last night, or here in the next day or two. So that thing's going to be completely wiped. So I haven't decided if I'm going to go back to that one yet or not, because I really don't like the idea of having to rebuild again. So we're going to pick something fresh. We're going to play something fresh. We're going to play something that's got a high XP rate so we can get right to 60 really quick. And I'll teach you some of the other stuff that's about the game. It's got some really cool things I've not seen in other games. This game you can take. It's probably offensive. It's probably very anti-2021, but you can take slaves. So you can go and you can knock humans out, drag them with a rope, put them on a wheel of pain, feed them gruel, and 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours later, whenever their spirit breaks, they will then work for you. You take them off the wheel, and then whatever they are, if it's a fighter, if it's a crafter, blacksmith, whatever, they'll do that ability for you. And so then you get all of their cultural components included with your skill set of the recipes and everything. So let's check this out.
They took your family and your riches. Then they took your health and your pride.
Hold on, we gotta turn this off real quick. Oh man, you know, I bet I messed that up doing that. Dang, I wanted you to see that. It's pretty cool. But anyway, it's pretty much... Actually, that's not the cool one. The cool one is when you actually start a server for the first time. It puts you in this storyline of where Conan comes to save you off the cross. It's pretty legit. So let's see what we've got here. Let's pull it in servers now. We're gonna look at modded servers. We're gonna look at private modded servers, and we're gonna look for some that have hopefully a high XP and a high harvesting rate, so that we can build quick and we can get into the fight quick. Now there's a couple that I know of. There's Toxic Times, which I used to play on. There's the Realm of Suffering cluster. So nobody's on Realm of Suffering. Hell, they're about to wipe it anyway. I guess I could go show you my stuff. Let me show you my house, what I've built at Realm of Suffering, because hell, they're gonna wipe the server in a minute anyway. Oh, what? So he's already done it. Okay, that sucks. All right, so let's see what else we could do. All right, let's just look at what's populated. What has a lot of players on it? All right, so this is ER. So you're gonna see, oh, there's a lot of RP and a lot of ERP in Conan. So the top populated server is 53 out of 80 players for an ERP. I mean, it's erotic roleplay server. We got Blood Moon, 18 plus RP, PvP, slavery classes. It's also got the Savage Wilds map. That's a player made map, but it's very good. It's a lot more packed with content than even the basic map. Grim Saga, Cursed Lands, Dark Fantasy RP. See, I've never played on an RP server, so that would be something new. Black Lotus, RP, ERP, 18 plus. Lotus Roleplay, Icarus, Exiled, RP, PvP. Man, it's a lot of choices. 18 plus, ERP. Jeez, a lot of ERP. Let's just go with the more popular ones. So we got Blood Moon, or we got Chains of Hyboria. PvP. Ping is decent for this one, even with that many people. Let's see what the rates are. We got a harvest multiplier of 3, thrall conversion multiplier of 0.3, so it's pretty quick. It's not instant, but it's pretty quick. 3 times multiplier for XP, not bad. There's a 5 time, and oh, that one's almost instant. Time of Origins, but it's exiled. It's exiled lands. I like that map. It's in America. Ping is a little high, but not terrible. Anyone can loot corpses. Items in inventory are kept on death. Server population, player versus player. So maybe we'll try this one. 5 times XP. Instant thralls. That 0.1 means pretty much instant thralls. That means instant crafting. No thirst. Yeah, let's try that. Right, this one's full. I don't see Toxic Times. So yeah, we'll try that. Oh, there's Conan server New Dawn. 10x and a starter pack. Instant thralls. It's only 5 out of 40 and it's EU, so that sucks. We want to actually see some people. It'd be nice to actually see some people. You know what I mean? So let's just pick one of these busy ones. So we'll just do what's Savage Wilds. I'd like to do that one. I just don't know Savage Wilds enough, so we'll just do this one. We'll do Exiled Lands. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and boom, Time of Origins, Grim Saga. Black Lotus. Now we'll do this one. Unless I see none of these are 10. There's a 6, 1, 1.5. Now we'll just do this one. We'll do the 5. 5 times XP. Alright, showing this one. Alright. Here we go. We are in the game. Prepare yourself for the Conan Exiles experience. Alright, they've got a lot of mods. They've got PvP, Barbarian, Dungeon Masters, improved quality of life, immersive armor, artisanal utopian spread, whatever that means. SH Armory, the fashionista, dude's delightful decorations, character customization, Freezy's mods, Shadows of Skelos, Warrior Mutator, Indrid's custom races and classes, Devious Desires, Ravencrest Couriers, mod control panel, NPC widgets. You know what I'm not seeing? So there's a couple of things that I would really like to have. I would like to have a /home. So what that means is you type /home and it instantly teleports you back to your main base or wherever you saved as your home. And the reason I like that is because then you can build in some really out of the way, non-standard base build survival base locations. And since you do /home, you don't have to leave an elevator or anything that would be a dead giveaway that you have a base stashed up there somewhere. And so on the other server, I had a base that was really, really high up in a spot of the map that's normally hard to travel through anyway. So no one would ever have any reason to come up there and be snooping around to see if there was something up there. And they got it. Less building placement restrictions. Perfect. So if they've got that, I should be able to build where I want to build, and I should be in a pretty safe spot. So we'll come back in 1 second. So in case you're wondering, I've played this game a lot, and that's not hyperbole. That's not an exaggeration. I've got 3,141 hours in Conan Exiles. So I've put a little bit of time in. Just a little. Let's pull this back up. I want y'all to see this. Come on. First. There we go.
First, they took your family and your riches. Then they took your health and your pride. Finally, they left you to die. What will you do, exile?
That's right. Oh, nice. I like this load screen. It's different. Well, I thought I was going to play the whole video for you, but I guess it fast forwarded through. It's unfortunate. Because the intro thing is actually pretty cool. He saves her off a cross like he's going to save us when we join the server. He'll save us on this cross too. Let's see if we can join. Come on now. They use G Portal. That's rough. I've had a G Portal server for a while. Wasn't a great experience, so I'll just leave it at that. And I do currently have a server, but I don't really play on it that much. But I have it through another hosting service, and it has been really, I can't think what it's called now. But anyway, they've been fantastic. They've been really, really good. It's a server host. Havoc servers. That's who I have them right now, and they've been absolutely amazing. Come on now. Don't make a liar out of me and take forever to load the game. Usually it's in the game, but This is a little excessive, but it could be because I got about twice as many mods as normal. But we should start on a cross, picking our crimes, picking our abilities and stuff, our race background, name, all that kind of stuff. And then it'll start us with the game. Any moment. Come on. I hear it, I hear it, I hear it. Heard that little click. We're in. Oh, no. Okay, so they've privatized that server and they've whitelisted it, so you had to have a name, a password to get in, or an approved client to get in. So, oh well. So we go back here. We have exiled lands. We're gonna go into the Americas, and we're gonna go popular. Ooh, what is this? 3 times, almost instant draw, Lands of Toral. 6, 8. Actually, that's pretty good too. The population isn't terrible, and the ping is really nice. What does this say? Lotus or Lands of Toral? What do y'all think? Let's go. I think we'll go Lotus. Items and empire kept on death. Anyone can loot player corpses. I like the XP. I like the XP boost better on this one. The thrall conversion is the same. The XP boost is higher. We're gonna go Lotus. All right, let's try it. Join. Of course it doesn't. So they have Pippi, Dungeon Master Tools, Emberlight, Ingrid's Custom Races and Classes, Roleplay, Redux, Devious Desires, Warrior Mutator for Conan Exiles, Improved Quality of Life, Admin Scalos Collectors for Warrior Mutator, The Dude's Delightful Decorations, Savage Steel Volume 2, Immersive Armor, Warsong, Barbarian Barber, Wheaties Armor Pack, Accessory Wardrobe, Fashionista. I mean, and that just goes, that's only half the list. They got a ton of mods. Wow. We'll see how well that goes. I've never played with some of these, so we'll see. Less building, that's the main thing I'm looking for. It's just less building placement restrictions. So they've got that. So I'll just tell you. Yeah, no, so one of the things I really love about Mortal is it's one server. It's one world, it's one thing. So if you're in Morin Khur and I'm telling you I'm in Morin Khur and you want to come run me down, you just come to Morin Khur and you're gonna find me. I love that about Mortal. I wish this game was like that, but it's not. It's like that if you join this server, this Lotus server with 70 players or whatever on it. Then you came to the town I was in. Then you could kill me. Does that make sense? So yeah, it's like Rustic, but just the amount of customizations that they've allowed with all these mods, it's incredible. Like, so the base game goes from 0 to 60, and then that EEWA, and which is the enhanced in-game weapons arsenal, and then the AOC, the Age of Calamitous expansion, that are made. Both are made by players. Extends the game from 0 to 60 to 0 to 300 in levels. Like it essentially turns the game into being a survival game with 60 levels to like an ESO clone with a much more exciting combat system and fighting system and building system. So the building system is like Rust or like Ark, but it's much nicer. Like it's the stuff you build in there. Hell, this thing's loading. I could probably show you some stuff you build in this game are stunningly beautiful compared to what you may see elsewhere. I can pull up YouTube, pull up Kissery, and show you some of the stuff that she's built. Kissery videos, Conan. What is her name? Is it Kissery? Let's see. I don't remember what her name is. She makes these. All right, let's just go to YouTube and look real quick before I pull up something I don't need to pull up on here, right? So go here. Come in. Exiles. Kiss. Actually, I think it's at KSRRI. I'll know it because she has all these builds that she's done. Even Shroud plays this game. He loves this game. He plays it all the time. Let's just do Kiss. Let's see if I can find one of her builds. Wow. Any other time it would be like thousands of them. What's this stuff called? Stormglass. Here we go. So you can build like this. You can't build like this and a lot of other stuff. Here we go. This is Kisra.
First, they took your family and your riches.
I'll put this over to the side of us so the thing plays.
Then they took your health and your pride. Finally, they left you to die. What will you do, exile, when there is nothing left but to live or die?
Here we go. And I will say, one thing they did get right in this game is the music. Like, you hear this kind of music the whole time you play. Like when fights happen, and it makes it super intense. So Mortal needs to poach some of these dudes
Now that you've chosen,
to make some videos.
what will you become?
So I'll show you real quick. So this is the newest, one of the newer pieces that you can build with. It's called Stormglass, and it is, man, it's awesome. And so this is all player built. Like, this isn't like some kind of cutscene or anything. This is actually a player's base. This is Kisra that she built. That's blacksmith, 4 blacksmith stations backed up together to make like a cross. Those are furnaces on the outside to process ores. There's alchemist stations there with storage chests. There's beehive thing to produce honey. It's a great way to get your stamina up in a fight. There's walls. That's all Stormglass, tier 4 or tier 3 materials. Here's our carpentry stations she has set up. And so those guys work in the station. That's not an animation of just you get the station, you get the people. Those are all people that she's gone out and captured, put them on the Wheel of Pain, converted them into the workers, and then put them at that station to work so that they can provide their cultural benefit back to you. So you can go to the Stygian, and he can make special Stygian armor that like the Numidian or the any of the other guys that aren't Stygian, you know, they can't make it. If they're Colonian or Argosian or whatever, they can't make the same stuff. They make their own stuff. But yeah, so it's, you can kind of see up there the triangles and the squares. Like, it's triangle squares like Rust, but man, there's so much more accent pieces and these weird, you know, pieces to kind of fill these certain gaps. And so the building is just absolutely beautiful. But that's all Stormglass pieces. And here in a second, after she finishes giving the tour, then she actually does like a speed build where you can actually see how she builds and how she layers everything. Yes, it's stunning that this is, you know, a player created content, player created home base. Now it wouldn't be too great for PvP. You know, it's not honeycombed enough. It's not, you know, it's in a wide open spot, so it would be pretty easy for people to punch through. But just visually, it's absolutely stunning. I'll fast forward a little bit. Yeah, so see there, yeah, she actually goes through like exactly how she builds the whole thing, and it's man, it's crazy. I can't imagine going through and trying to build. You know, it's pretty nuts. And so you have to harvest all the material and everything. It's crazy. All right, let's get back in game. So it should load us back up now. Now that we went out and came back in. Come on now. Yes, so to answer your question, I was on 12. I've been playing on 12 ever since day one. And but with this last set of patches, the game's become incredibly unstable on 12. Don't really understand why. I'll close that. Actually, I do have a Windows update pending, so I wonder if that Windows update has done that in the past. It's caused a lot of games to become unstable. That would suck. Because that's one of those, you let that Windows update go through and you just don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if it'll be tonight you actually get to play anything, or if it's going to be tomorrow before you actually get back on. Is that pulling up? That's the last thing we want to have up. Actually, let's close Discord. I'm not in it. Huh. Well, it's just like a fail all around tonight. I should just not even turn my stream on, I guess. Nothing wants to work. Do you see much of a visual graphics difference going between 12 and 11? I've been picking 12 just because I wanted to make sure I was getting the best visual possible. But you don't think it's not much of a graphical difference, but it's a lot more stable, and I'll definitely need to swap to 11. Okay, that's good to know. I may try that then. If this doesn't work, then I may go back and try 11. I want to play something. Just sitting here and nothing's working. Alright, so no more tabbing out, no more pulling up YouTube. We're just going straight to it. Now see, now if I'd have picked an official server, not one of these modded servers, it goes right in. Like you pick a server, boom, it's right in.
First,
the delay that we're seeing is it having to process all those additional mods.
And your pride. Finally, they left you to die. What will you do, exile, when there is nothing left but to live or die?
There we go. Sweet. All right, so it's trying to join. Perfect. That's what I wanted to see. So that's the AOC. I'm not really impressed with this screen. I kind of think it's kind of cheesy looking. I don't know why they picked it, but they did. But that's how you know that you're loading into an AOC server, because this is one of the main AOC or Age of Calamitous loading screens with the Stormguard, Stormwatch guys right there. But the way the game works is you load in the south, a very, very extreme south in the desert. And then you have to try to run and to survive. So you're going to be eating bugs, collecting sticks, pebbles, kind of like rust, and then working your way up, you know. But it goes quick, especially with 8 times modifier. It'll go very, very quick. Once we get in the game. It's also like, so it does give you some journey steps, kind of like what you see in Haven. You know, punch, kick, jump, roll, combat roll, dodge, you know, eat your first meal, take your first nap, that kind of stuff. So you'll get a lot of XP from that. But I'll just tell you, since I can't show you, my favorite spot to build is I like to go to the volcano. The volcano gets so hot that unless you have the right gear, you can't stay there. Like you can just roam around and looking around, because it's either you either get overwhelmed with noxious gas or you get overwhelmed by the heat. But once you build a base in there, the base, you can climate control inside the base. So then it's like your own little private bubble. You got your /home command to take you all the way back home. So you kind of use the environment to help add protection. And then if you build somewhere that's out of the way and you don't have an elevator or stairs or something that leads people up to it, they're not even gonna have a reason to check, number one. Number two, they can't physically get up there because the heat knocks them off. So the way the game works too is if you start getting too much heat damage, too much cold damage, too much hunger damage, it's like a poison effect, and it makes you kind of flinch, and that flinch makes you drop all your handholds, so you can't climb more than a couple of poles at a time. So for me, what I do when I first move up there is I take foundation blocks and I put one up as high as I can see it, boom, and stand on that one, look up, boom, place another one like 5 spots ahead, and I just climb up, like climb, and then let's get on one and catch my breath, get my temperature right, and then do it again until I get to the very, very peak of the mountain, build my little base, set my home, and then I come sliding back down the mountain, and I bust those rocks on the way down, so that there's not breadcrumbs essentially to find my base. And then there, I'm pretty much secure. I don't have to sit there and do all kinds of crazy building, because my main defense is that people just don't know that I'm up there. God, why is this taking forever? The other things you can do, there's some very advanced building techniques in the game where you can stack foundation pieces and wall pieces and ceilings, so that you get, instead of having like the space of one foundation block, you can have 4 to 6 walls, and the walls have the same amount of HP or health, right, as the single foundation block. They have so if you have 6 of those stack, it makes that foundation block, which would normally be about 110 HP to blow through it with a bomb, it's now going to be 660 HP for that one foundation grid size. So that makes and you make a whole wall like that, it's a much more bomb intensive, bomb heavy effort to get into the base. And then if you have something like a drawbridge or something that you can sit behind, and you can repair it as it takes damage, and it's got like 1 million health, then you can kind of have a war of attrition. You can try to keep that thing up and keep them out. It's not gonna work. I don't know why it's taking forever, but we're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna go to either the toxic times, or we're gonna go to just an official server without mods and just try that. Because this is crazy. I've never seen it take this long. It's really frustrating though. Because I just want to show people the game because it's so much fun. Even though it's third person instead of first person, it is a lot of fun to fight. Like mean, it's got blocking, but mainly the movement, the dodging, and the counter-attacking and stuff. It's really neat. Yeah, I don't know what it's doing, but it's not. I didn't act right. Hell, I can't even pull up Task Manager. That's crazy. What's going on, man? Man, they're just gonna get the hard boot. All right. Well, then there's that. The official servers never wipe. Ever. Not once, not ever. But what they do have is they have decay. So as soon as you place a piece of building on the ground, it has a timer, a decay timer of like 2 hours since the last time you were there. But then as you attach more pieces to it, that timer extends to eventually it gets up to be like 185 hours or something like that. Right? But then if you don't log in that time, it goes into a decayed state. And if you let it go another 48 hours or 72 hours after the decayed state, then it becomes where anybody can walk up and implode it. And then if they don't do that, then the server itself will do it the next time another player gets within range of it. And I tell you what, it's awesome when it happens to you, like when you're not affiliated with that piece. Because one of the first times it's happened to me, I was running through this valley, and all of a sudden I heard like something was crushing and breaking. And I look up, and it looked like Indiana Jones. This huge loot bag is like rolling towards me down this hill. And it was all the guys, like legendary weapons and house pieces and all kinds of stuff, because his entire base disintegrated once I walked within range of the base. Right? And so then it all rolled up into a loot bag, but then because of the angle of the hill, it was on like this hill, when the bag hit the ground, then it had momentum, and so it just started rolling down the hill. I wish I had that on stream, because dude, it was so awesome, because I didn't know it would do that. So I was like, what the hell is this? And then when I ran up to it, after it passed me, I ran up to it and I clicked on it, and it was like swords and daggers and lances, and man, it was everything. It was so cool. But I didn't know much about the game at the time, so I went and made a base right out in the open like an idiot. So it got raided, and most of that stuff got taken out. So I had to learn the hard way. I built something that was convenient to capturing thralls, but it was not convenient for defending. Because you're really, unless you're actively online, you're not going to be able to defend. But what a lot of these servers do have is they'll restrict raiding to like Fridays and Saturdays or something, so that you don't have to be sitting there like matching, checking your base like every half hour, make sure everything's okay. You can feel pretty confident that nothing's getting touched except for Friday or Saturday. But the official servers, there are no raiding rules. You can literally go and you can fight, blow up stuff whenever. All right. 4th time's the charm. Hope we see something that we can play. It's not going to be password restricted, but does have some people on it. And I really want to play Exiled Lands. I don't really want to play the other 2 maps, because Exiled Lands is what I know the most, or I know the best. See, 1584. I used to have stuff in 1584, but it's been long ago. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't even know what I picked. Damn it. Well, I guess we're going in game. God, I hope I didn't pick something stupid. Did not mean to pick that server. I was wanting to look for toxic times, because I do have a base on toxic times. Don't think it's reset yet, but it's probably getting close. You guys are gonna know. You guys are gonna have this intro memorized by the time we get in game. What is it trying to do? What is it trying to join? I wonder. So it didn't show any loading screen for mods. So I think that means we got into an official server, which means we might be going into 1584. Which that could be good. Yep, 1584. Nice. And this is my old base. It is gone. All right, nice. All right, so I had built a little. What level am I? I am level 60. Cool. So I'm max level. I've got nothing. I don't even have a bed. Let me see where I'm at. So there's somebody's base right there. Actually, we can just go explore. Somebody else built a ton of stuff up there too. Nice. Okay. We can just go explore because it doesn't matter because we don't have anything. We don't have anything to lose. I don't even have weapons. So here's how you can climb. It's like that. How you see I did my fingerprints into the wall. You can do that to break your fall. You slow your momentum and then just slide down a high cliff. It comes in super handy. That's probably neat climbing in Mortal Online, to be honest. So watch, I can go up here and I can just climb, right? Well, it's glitching out, but yeah, there we go. And so you can climb, or you can just hide and wait. As long as you don't move, your stamina holds, and then you can come down later, and George get the drop on somebody if you want to. All right, so we need. Let's see. So where we're at now is the Silver Mine, which is southeast of Septimero, which is a big capital city. I farm in the Silver Mine all the time because you can get like 50,000 materials, like stone materials to build with, in like 4 minutes if you have some nice tools, because you can hit like multiple nodes at one time. All right, so this guy's got, so that stuff you see, the little spikes, that's anti-climb. It'll put a bleed effect on me if I try to climb on it. So you have to blow all of those pieces up in order to get up there, or to get into their base. You'd have to blow up like a vertical column all the way up. So it makes it very not ideal to trying to attack if you have to sit there and blow it up. So that's how they do that. As we have that, and this is what they call land claim. So we're using this land claim out here so that you can't put a trebuchet too close. Let's see. This is somebody's base here. It's Melon's base. Black Ice Reinforced Door. So somebody blew this base up. So this was somebody's base, a wheel base. So I was telling you about a wheel of pain earlier, that you take, you capture thralls and you put them on a wheel of pain. This is a wheel of pain. It's open. So you would have food here. So he's got some gruel. You put the thrall in there, and then you hit go, and they start spinning on it, walking on it, and they don't have anything in here. These two are fighting each other. Nice. See if they got anything on this up here real quick. Because it would be nice if I could just go in there and I could find somebody's thrall that they'd left on the wheel and just grab it, use it. That would be awesome. All right, so I'll show you. So this city, this capital city, I like coming here too early on in the game. It's a little bit of a long run. But once you're in the city, so any of these people you could knock out and take if you wanted to. So, just an apprentice taskmaster, Level 2 are fighter, level 3 fighter. That level 3 might not be bad. Take one. Level 2 archer. One fighter. Wouldn't want that. So here's aloe. We'll need aloe. Aloe you can make healing pots. Like you could handcraft them. Like they're weak, but they're better than nothing, right? No, we don't go that way. I go this way. So in the city, there's about 16 to 18 chests that are on the roof of these buildings and stuff that you can loot to get a bunch of gear. Level 2 alchemist, okay. So we're gonna loot those things, so that we can get at least a little bit of gear. It gives you thick leather. It gives you steel. Some pretty nice materials that it's a lot harder to get otherwise. And you don't have to do anything except, find the chests and loot them. So it's actually really nice. And there's a vendor. Here's a little bit of a vendor section here. We've got, let's see, the level 2 fighter. Let's see what's over here. We've got 2 fighter, level 1 fighter. So not much here. So you can see if there's anything we wanted to capture. We're not really seeing anything. So let's look over here. So, oh, there's a level 2 smelter. That might not be too bad, especially starting off, because we're kind of starting fresh. The smelter will make you process ores and metals faster so that you can get your gear and your weapons and stuff a little bit faster. Because you'll be processing, a ton of material once you get up and running. But it's like Mortal. Mortal's the same way. Once you get up to really getting an efficient process going, you're running those materials all the time. So level 1 and level 2 alchemist. Get an idea of where we can go from here. Oh. So you don't have any weapons. That's going to make things a little bit more difficult. Now, whereas these dudes got tons of weapons. Level 1 alchemist. So there we go. That's what we're looking for here. I knew it was here. Just took me a second to remember where it was. Actually, I'm not gonna have the stamina for this. I gotta get out of here. Come back around. Level 2 blacksmith. Level 1 cook. So I want to get up here on this ledge. There we go. So in this ledge, in this city, there's these chests, right? And you can loot them, and they have steel and iron, and they have thick leather, which is the really nice stuff. So that one, I got some arrows. I got 9 steel bars or ignits, and then 45 thick leather. So that's not bad. These priests have a chest back here. Why is it not looting this chest? Oh, so someone's already beat me to it. Okay. That would make sense. There's one right there. I can see it on the roof. There we go. Damn. So someone's doing the same thing I'm doing. So someone's beat me to them. Damn, it sucks. I was really hoping I could find a little bit of gear. So I will show you. So this is the crafting zone, a crafting kind of quarters. So you got blacksmith. So this is what he did. So he must have defeated. There's a third blacksmith usually right here. So whoever was here must have taken out that blacksmith and left. There's a level 2 armor. There's a couple of fighters. I'll check. There's another chest right up here. If he got this one, then I'll know that he got all the ones on the side on the CV already. Alright, so let's see. Right there. See what we can grab. My luck, they probably grab this one too. And we'll be really on our own. Now look, we got a sword at least. So take all that. Alright, so we at least get a sword. It's better than nothing. And let's go see if we can find a teleport to get out of here. So I need the sun to come back up here soon because it's a little difficult. But I do know I need to come down here and then go to the right. Actually, I'll probably show you a little bit of the combat. It's going to be hard to see, but I can show you a little bit of the combat system here on the kudo. So you can lock on like this. You have light attacks. You can actually do a lunge attack. You can combat roll. You can do heavy attacks like that. That can often cause bleeds or cripples. Like I've got it crippled level, like one level of cripple on it right now, so it slows it down, slows its attacks, slows its motion. So we're going to check down here. A lot of times there's a map room down here by the obelisk, so we can use it to teleport away. This is one of the dungeons. This is the War Makers Sanctum. There's skeletons out front. There's a whole bunch of skeletons on the inside. But there's some nice armor so that you can get weapons you can get from going in there. But it's tough because you have to defeat these different bosses to get keys to advance further. And if you die, of course, you drop everything. So then you drop your keys on your body. So you can't get back into where you were unless you defeat that boss again. So it pretty much means if you go in there and you die, your gear's on a one-way trip. Ah, nice. So they do have a map room. So this is a map room. This is what allows for fast travel around the map. All right, so I can go to this one since I've seen it. You have to have traveled to the obelisk at least one time. If you've traveled to it, then you can fast travel to it. So we've been to this one before. This is the sinkhole in the middle of the desert. So we're gonna go there. Piers, welcome to the channel. All right, so we are at sinkhole. Someone has made a very nice welcome station at sinkhole. Can't beat that. They even got refrigerators here for food. It's nice. And some bees there for honey. All right, so where do we want to go from here? A sparring arena someone built. Somebody's vault. Somebody blew it up, looks like. Okay. All right, I think what we'll do, we're gonna go this way, and let's see what we can get it to. We're gonna go to one of my favorite spots. It's the Sinner's Refuge, because there's always a level 4 person at the end, crafter or fighter or something. Now you can build on things like that pillar. You can build on that pillar and make a pretty strong base on that pillar. It'd be really hard for people to attack. Not gonna lie there. Like, it's a lot of people call it heat stroke because it's so hot when you get to the top of it that you have to have that climate controlled base we talked about earlier in order to make it, you know, viable. So there's somebody's little base right there, a little shack. So I'll walk up to it and I'll show you. If I go up to the door and I look and I inspect the door, it'll tell me how many hours are left on the timer. And if the timer's up to like 170 or 160 or something, that could mean that that person just went in there or recently left or. You know, they may have taken it out. Oh, so okay, so now I need a repair hammer. If I had a repair hammer, I could open up, somebody blew it open. There you go. That part's locked. Huh. Let me think here. We're getting low on food, so watch this. So we can do this and this, and then we need a food. We need some wood to burn. So we need to find some wood branches. Well, that's not good. I'm not seeing any branches anywhere, so then we can't use this campfire if we don't have any branches. Oh, there's somebody's little hut. What is this? Blown up. Yeah, this was a terrible idea. Whoever did this, putting all these stairs like this, is a dead, you know, ringer. So tell people to come find your base and destroy it and see what you got. They see that big staircase. So you want to avoid doing that whenever you can. So I could butcher these kind of like a mortal if I wanted the hides and the leather and stuff. And then up here, this is just somebody's triangle base. Nothing too fancy there. There's another one right there. Ooh. So this, I didn't mean to do that. That was not good. So I'm going to have to get on top of this base over here. So this is a miniature version of an animal pen. And so if someone has, I might could put animals in there and make a pet real quick. Let me try that. So I think we got enough. Can we make a tools here? Throwing match. There we go. We need a couple more branches, all right? But you know, we can make the aloe potion. Let's do that real quick. And we can also make some wrap bandages. I do miss this too in Conan 2. I do miss that you don't have like the handcrafting ability. Take what you need, leave what you don't. Okay. Oh, so he's got to cook. So if you want to see, come on, where is it? No, I saw it. There was a cooking one. It was here. No, it was here. Yeah, see, he's got to cook. So he's got to cook to help boost, you know, food that comes out of that station. Somebody made a big catwalk over there. And a huge base. I just saw it render in as I ran in. So I like fighting here as well. Because there's a huge, and I mean huge crocodile. Yeah, right there, that one. It's a world boss. And when you kill that crocodile, it gives you a key to unlock that skeleton key chest right there. Another one. So if you saw what I just picked up, I picked up that baby crocodile. Well, now we're going to try it. It may work. It might work. Let me see. If I take, let me find some limbs real quick. I need to find a couple, just a couple. I need like two. Is that one? There's one. There's two. Make a pick. We'll make a hatchet next. Go in here, drink our water real quick. So there's the chest of somewhere right there. But so you got to have that skeleton key, and I don't have the gear to knock that out quite yet. But I can go here and get this feral flesh. I can use that feral flesh to convert that little alligator pup to a full-sized alligator. Here, I think it was this base. One of those bases had like a tamer that was exposed. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Is this the animal pen? Real quick. My heels up real quick. Just stick and move. Stick and move. I was going to try to tank this real quick. There we go. All right. Drink that and then wrap our hands. His bandage wrap. See, I love the third-party camera too. It's really cool. I wish I would add that to Mortal. That would be amazing. But yeah, you can zoom in. There's a lot of detail here. You can zoom in and catch a good bit of it. Let's see if I can do this here. So you put the animal in. It took it. It took it. And we put this in here. Boom. All right. Now it's turning into a crocodile. I'm just gonna wait. I forgot to look and see what the thrall timer is, but it may take it a minute. And I hear him moving inside here. He might be home actually. I was hoping to find a base that was like blown out, but had all the benches in it, where I could go through and I could quickly make a lot of the stuff that's missing. But I'm not seeing too much of that here. So this is just an open base. Nothing in it. Okay. Those bugs real quick before I'm too hungry. Yeah, so at this point I'm just looking through trying to pillage anything I can that's usable. So here is our best candidate. It's got all these benches, they're all open. He's got a carpenter, he's got a tanner, a bunch of stuff. They're all empty, but it's fine though. So search continues. Hopefully we'll find somebody who's got a base that we can pillage and get some weapons and stuff. There's a couple of guys here that spawn in like named fighters. They're low level named fighters, but they're worth killing. Well, they used to be worth killing because they dropped flawless light and medium gear, but I think they stopped doing that here recently. But this is a huge, I wouldn't trust this base, especially on this river. That's a huge base. Got an open campfire. Ooh, what's in here? What's in here? What's in here? Elephant calf. It's processing. Oh, it's almost done. It's almost done. And come back and ready to check on that because it'd be kind of fun to roll around here with an elephant. Nothing I really need there. Okay. lot to see. No doubt. I think I can log here. I want to see when one of those other servers is up. Yep, that's full shelter. Pretty close to it. Okay. That one's going to be a lot of making up, trying to catch up. Players. Oh, what do we want to pick? Let's try this one. Let's try this one more time. Ping's good. Player base seems solid. If this doesn't work, then I'm just going to have to call it. I'm just going to call it a night. Yeah, I was looking forward to trying out the archery build, man. It's a bummer. We wait. And we wait. So how's everybody else's weekend? You guys have a good weekend? Get some adventures in? Did anybody here take out the Minotaur, the Minos, the new boss in Mortal Online? I saw a lot of posts in the forums. I saw a lot of people talking about, you know, that they had the axes from the Minotaur to sell for 20 gold a piece and all this other stuff. So it looked like you guys had a blast taking the thing on. Yeah, I think I might try that. If I don't see what I like here on this one, I may go back and try DX11. I wish I could have showed you more on that last one, but I didn't have a home base set up. So then without the home base set up, you don't have the benches, you don't have storage, you know, to really get that thing rolling. I don't want to watch the movie. I don't want to watch the movie. I don't want to watch the movie. Don't want to watch the movie. Don't want to watch the movie. Come on. And your pride. You were left to die. Come on. There we go. All right, come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Yes, I can. Do it. Do it. Yeah, so the server that I had, so when I had that last volcano base I had, it had 5 or 6 floors in it going down the back side of this huge volcanic cliff. And each floor I had dedicated to a different crafting type. So like one floor was all carpentry, one floor was all ore processing and furnaces, and then another one was alchemy and potion brewing and that kind of stuff. Man, it was a fun base. And then we had our wheel of pain and 8 thrall or 8 slave wheel of pain on the very top. And then we set our set home right beside it. So as soon as you set home, what you could do a recall home with one of those knocked out thralls on a rope. And then if you did this /home, it would hold it through the home command. You would spawn in, turn, interact with your wheel right there, and put it on the wheel before you even moved. And then you could leave. So you could get a lot of thralls on the wheel in a short amount of time if you needed it, using that home command. And then we had a map room in our base so that we could then walk down one more floor and just hop in game. You know, it's pretty cool. Jesus. Whitelisted. All right. Immortal Lands. 4 times XP. Instant Thrall. 12 out of 45. That one sounds familiar. We may have played on it before. Maybe not. We'll see. Bum, 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 bum. Well, this has been riveting. I'm sorry the stream hasn't gone as planned. I was really hoping to work on archery and Mortal. This server looked to be a lot less modded, so hopefully it'll put us right in. Bam, perfect. We made a character, but we didn't. I don't know. We're in the desert, pretty much like new. Welcome to the Immortal Lands Season 2. Full rules, warnings, events at the Discord here. No land claiming, no griefing, no teaming during raids. The obelisks in the maps are no kill zones. 6 foundation stack limit, max of 2 bases and 2 outposts. No ceiling, no fence stacking. No ceilings, pillars, walls, etc. should be inside. No ceilings, pillars, walls, etc. should be inside of a wall cube. Only 2 fence cube rows allowed. Wow, that's crazy. So that means every base has to be like a bubble, like you bust the outside and then everything is like open on the inside. Normally, if you're on the official server, you would honeycomb the interior so that they had to continue using bombs all through your base. All right, so we're low level. We're level 22. We don't have anything on us, so someone's killed us and looted us several times. So we are really in a bad spot. So we're going to get some bugs, some plant fibers. We're going to make some clothes, and we're going to eat some bugs to get our levels up. All right, one more stash real quick. All right, so that should be pretty good. Let's get started. All right, so we're going to make clothes, shoes, gloves, pants, and a shirt. So it's instant crafting. So that's actually really nice. Craft one of those. Actually, we'll craft another one of those. With that, with this here. All right. What else do we need? We need weapons. So we need sticks and we need rocks. We're just picking up branches, picking up as many rocks as we can, so you can't hit them with tools yet. Here we go. Now we're gonna make a pick. We're gonna make a hatchet, a skinning knife. Okay, I think we're good. And then we need a weapon. So I like daggers. So we're gonna make some daggers. We need some twine, and we need some more stone. Okay. The harvesting is pretty exciting in this game. It's everything crumbles. So it's pretty satisfying to go through and bust up some rocks, you know. Some more. Go this way. So. This one. Okay. Now we can make daggers. And we need a spear. Need more branches, okay? Okay, so from here, we need to go a lot further. Let's see. Due north, okay? Cool, this is the right way. So we gotta go north to get to this water to drink, because we're in a rough shape a little bit with our food and water supply. All right, so should be fairly close. Yeah, we're close. Heard a shellback fight just then. So I love these things. You can stack so many bleeds on them, and they have this cool backflip animation like that to get out of a bad situation. And you just continue stacking the bleeds. Oh, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. There we go. Nice. Not gonna wait for those guys to bleed out. I just gotta avoid damage and they'll bleed out. Okay, that one bled out, and now here's the other one. Ooh. Cool, done. Some leather. We're gonna put our bed down right over here. There we go. All right, cool. So now we got a bed. Now we can heal real quick. So you hear that music kicks in? That means something's aggroed or sees you and is aggravated and wants to fight you, right? Huh. Let's see what time it is. I think we're gonna go. I'm gonna hop back over to Mortal one more time. Just see if I can get. I'm gonna try your suggestions, Sheriff. I'm gonna try DX11 real quick and see if that doesn't do the trick. Now that I've rebooted and everything. All right, DX11. How we go? DX11. Well, oh, I clicked it. There it goes. It just took a minute. Okay, cool. That sounds awesome. As long as it still looks pretty good, pretty impressive, then I'm good with it. I'll just live with that for a while. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be in game long. I've got to work tomorrow. So I've got to be up with the kids at 5:30. So I got to be up with the kids in 6 hours. So I'm probably gonna do this and head to bed. But at least we'll test and see if it's working, and then we'll fight tomorrow night. Hopefully from the get-go, and be able to get in the game. So far so good. All right, so far so good. So what do you play, Sheriff? You said are you a mage, archer, melee? I'm gonna try my hand at archery and see how I like it. Yep, so far so good. I think we're in. So far so good. So it's good to know. I'll have to do that. I'll have to do that from now on. Keep that. Yo, what's going on, nobody? Yo, what's up, nobody special? Welcome to the channel. That's apparently that's the word. Is that the X12 should be avoided. The X11 should be your friend. And you should pick DX11 from now on until you hear otherwise from Star Vault. So I get it. I heard it loud and clear. So now I'm going to try that. So far, so good. No issues yet. Knock on wood. So I am just trying now to get enough stuff for some arrows. So let's see if we can't go do some hunting real quick. Here we go. You know, I could make some. Nah, I'll wait. I'm trying to kill some pigs. I really ought to go see if I can tame them. That's what I need to do. I need to go see if I can go tame a horse real quick. That would be a better use of time. Kill a few zombies, get a horse, and come back. Just auto walk it. Is that control 2? What was that? That was weird. It's like somebody slammed something downstairs. You might be having a battle in real life. That's so far so good. You know, I'm not really seeing a graphic difference. I mean, maybe a little bit of detail difference in the wood, but not a showstopper by any means. Yo, 123 Elliot 456. Welcome to the channel. It's great to have you here. We're just gonna do a real quick testing some with bow and arrow, and go grab us a horse, and get the hell back to town, and call it a night. Yo, did they fix the broker? I hadn't even checked to see. I know there was some discussions about it, but have y'all confirmed? Is the actual broker, is it finally fixed? Oh, that's amazing. Okay, that's really good. That's really right. No, that is exactly right. Oh my gosh, still has a stamina. Hold on, I need a stamina back. Huh. Well, my stamina is so bad on this guy. Yeah, but my bow's probably too strong. Let me look. It is 121. Not there yet. But that's the whole problem. Yeah, I'm only at, yeah, it's not good. I'm at 93. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I need to drop points in these and get my con, strength, and dex back up. This is just too strong for me to use then, right? Hmm. Yeah, I'm probably using a bow that's way too strong for me then. Mm. All right, back to the sword for a minute. All right, let's go get that store real quick. You'll see it stand if you drain yourself if you stay there. Oh, so close. Yeah. Their timing is just right, where it's right off to each other exactly. That sucked. That sucked. All right, so we're gonna go to a horse real quick. come back and do this once we got a little bit more storage. Go to bed alarm. So I don't blow past on my game time. I have a bad habit of that in Mortal. Blow it way past what I should be going to bed. I imagine that's a problem a lot of people have. Let's go get out of here. Go get ourselves a horse call tonight. Because I'm hanging on, but just barely. I'm fighting sleep so bad. It's crazy. Infinity Fabric, welcome to the channel. You're just in time for us to witness taming a horse. Riveting. I know. Dude, I've done it so many times. I think the funniest one was I got stream sniped in Conan, and then when I logged on to unknowingly I logged on to my base and found it all in shambles. The guy was taunting me in the general chat about, oh, you're Van Divius, you're the guy that falls asleep at stream, blah 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 blah. And it was going on about me falling asleep on stream. It's pretty funny. Like, yeah, that's me, man. You got it. So obviously he was watching my stream to see where my base was to go and blow it up. You know what I mean? So by just saying, oh, you're the guy that streams, it's one thing, but they're calling out that I was dozing off like the night or two before. That means he was watching, you know, because that was my fault. I was putting in the name of like the custom server in the stream title or in the VOD, and then sure enough, you know, people start looking for that. No, I didn't heal. It's weird. Y'all see that? I sat down and it didn't. That is not a sound I want to hear. At 30 health, not a sound I want to hear. Hopefully bears don't cross water. No, they cross water. I can't use my jets because of my damn keybinds. Damn it to hell. I knew I shouldn't have done that. I should have stuck with my normal path. Trying to be cute, trying to make a shortcut. Fucked it up. That's alright. Is this one right here? Because that would be really nice if that's one right here. I can just run up this hill and get the horses and then get my stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something, man, because I just can't live. For some reason, that was weird. That wouldn't heal, so I was screwed anyway because it wouldn't heal. I mean, I could have possibly turned and fought him if I had health, but not at 30. So what I was looking for by coming here was right back this direction, actually right towards where I died. There's some like ruins, and in those ruins are tons of step horses. And so I was actually coming back for that. Got killed. So, question. I know you guys know this. What is the story on the food? So I just ate that food. Ate it. Didn't see anything change. Probably was a bad food to eat for if I was expecting change. But how does the food impact you? Does it increase your regeneration rate of stamina and health? Does it extend it? Like, do you get a slow burn and it slowly extends your overall health by so many spots? Because I've been eating things, and I expect like to see a difference, and a lot of times I just don't see a change, and so it makes me wonder if if I'm doing it incorrectly, you know. Gotcha. So it won't actually impact your totals. Like it won't give you like other games if you eat certain foods like Valheim. You eat certain foods in Valheim, it gives you like 30% or 50% more health bar temporarily. I'll go up here and I'll walk right up on that same set of bears. That looks like the ruins. Yeah, there's the ruins. There's the horses. So that's good. But now, hell, I just walked right up on this one. Hold on. Come here, you. Okay, now I gotta go find something to feed this thing. There should be malice fruit over here. Yeah, there's. I can feed it some malice. Okay. All right, there, horse. Let's feed you some malice fruit. Good. look. I can see what's that. What is his age? Whoa, whoa, 73. Okay, I'll take that. It's not bad, right? I felt what? Oh, I don't have writing. Oh, yeah. I guess I can see that as a problem, right? Uh, this is gonna be tough. Right? We got the tame on the first try. But the writing, not so much. But it's actually increasing pretty quickly. That's good. So now, as I came in this way, I gotta go out by the water and find my body. It's not gonna be easy. Hmm. There we go. There's the water. But that looks to be like a little bit stronger flow than where I was crossing. So let's go up here and look. I don't think I was quite crossing there. So we'll try up here. A little bit higher up and see what we can find. Okay. So actually, we went this way. Come on, really? This bamboo, man. This is crazy. Okay, yeah, right. You got this thing. Hmm. This is gonna be a little tough, to be honest. Let's see. Okay, good. Let me see if there's water over here. Right? Marvicious. Welcome to the channel. It's great to have you here. We're just doing a quick course recovery. We had to go tame a horse for ourselves, and now we're working our way back towards our body to grab our gear. So let's see if this is the little. If this is the little stream, then yeah. Okay, good. All right, hold on. Now we're talking. Now we're close. Because we had just come out from the zombie side. We had crossed the river. So we're just going to go up and down this river real quick and see if we can't find our loot bag. I wish I had paid attention to the flow of the water when I was running earlier. But I didn't. It's not this far down because there's Morin Khur Bridge. So it should be back up this way. And it should be to the right. Since we were crossing the bear trying to chase us up the hill a little bit. Hopefully it's close. We haven't been gone that long. So this should be fairly close. Or we could aggro the bear again. Because he might be lurking around here somewhere. So this kind of looks familiar. I'll keep looking. Well, you know, this is fucking bananas, man. I mean, it should be right through here because, I mean, I don't remember crossing anywhere else. I don't remember crossing on this slope. I don't remember. We're have to run out of real estate here. Well, that's a bit disappointing, right? This is dumb, man. Do they never put in the location system like they had in Mortal Online 1, where you could kind of register a last known death location, pinpoint it? Actually, I think you're right. I think it was further up the hill. Bam! Look at that. It was further up the hill. Got the bow. Got the sword. Got the arrows. Got the malice. We got the horse. I think we're good. Alright, so now can we get home? Wait, I think it's just right up here, actually. Alright. Finally going home. For the first time, the last 3 nights, things are actually going our way. I don't believe it. Yeah, what's a good amount for a node? Are we talking like 21, 25? Or does it just depend on the material? Okay, quality. Right. So what's it mean when it says the quality of resources is very poor? Like it's not worth crafting with? It's not worth refining? Or does that just mean I'm going to get like low piles? Because it's too close to Morin Khur. to finally have a horse again. And starting to get things back online on this side of the world. That's good. That's good. So hopefully tomorrow we can pick right back up with our bows and everything and just go straight for training and then hopefully some open world PvP. That'd be a lot of fun. Come on, baby, we're almost home. Keep it together. We're almost home. All right, we made it. Dude, I'm passing out too. I just barely didn't send my horse flying off the ledge a second ago on the stairs. No, it's asking so the granum I was just mining outside of town, it was telling me it was a low resource. Does that mean I'm just gonna get low amounts on the hit? Or does that mean there's actually something wrong with it and I can't use it? I shouldn't use it to like craft and mine stuff or to develop things. Actually, I need to go to the stables. What am I doing? I need to go to the stables. Come on, baby. Almost there. Almost home. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Makes sense. Got it. Okay. And what's the best resource to look up? What's needed for the different outcomes? Like I know you use calcs with this or calcs with that, and it makes this a certain grade. Or you could add niter or something else. So, what would be a good? Is there a place that you guys use to say I want to make a certain weapon, and what makes it have more attack? What makes it have more damage? You know. And also kind of curious, they should put something over here where you can store your horses and the saddlebags and the armor in the one spot, you know? Because I always end up doing it backwards. I always stable the horse first, and then I gotta go run back to the bank, the bank, and throw this stuff back in the bank. You know, All right. One more stop. Think we can make it. Dude, I know. I saw saying that when I was getting so aggravated because I kept dying to those bears over and over and over. I was saying I was calling it the running simulator of 2021. Laminated. I probably can't buy laminated. Yeah, should log out. Belmont SC, welcome to the channel. We're getting ready to call it a night. It's been a night. Not the best night for a stream. We had a lot of technical difficulties with DX12 and Mortal Online. Then we went to Conan, and the server that I wanted to play on to show you guys how cool of a build we had there was wiped by the admin today or yesterday. So we lost all that stuff to show you. Hopped around in a couple of the private servers. It was requested that I try DX11 and Mortal. So I went back and tried that. And sure enough, it worked. So we got that last little bit in. We were able to go down and tame a horse, eliminate some zombies, work on our build a little bit, try to get it fixed where we can hold the right kind of bows. Yeah, it was a little bit lacking on the content because we just had so many technical difficulties, but I appreciate everybody being here. You guys are amazing. You guys are the real MVPs. Nobody special. Infinity Fabric, all these recognizable names. Mortal Online 2, Lacey Lux, Lena Ray. All you guys are fantastic. And I appreciate everybody stopping back by multiple nights in a row just to hang out. The Sheriff, thank you, Sheriff, for being here, man, and opening the stream with a lot of conversation in chat, man. It was really great to see. You guys are awesome. You guys make it fun, even when we're practicing as a walking simulator or running simulator. Just the conversation helps keep it alive and keeps it fun. So I really do appreciate that. And yeah, I'm gonna go catch some Z's, and I'll be back here about 9 o'clock Central tomorrow night. So good luck, everybody. Keep slaying if you're still in the game, and I want to hear all about the story and glories tomorrow night. Catch you guys then.